Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of TWD Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead video for today. This is going to be doing another character evolution for today. This one's going to be doing an evolution on Rosita from The Walking Dead. Okay guys, just going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing another video for The Walking Dead. This one is going to be doing the character evolution for Rosita from The Walking Dead. So, this one was the one that won the poll this week, which I was actually really happy to see because, we had some pretty big characters in this one, in this, new vote, and she was the one that took the lead. I think it was like 49%. So yeah, this one was like an alarming amount of people wanted to see a Rosita character evolution. So, she is a awesome character in The Walking Dead. She really is. She definitely has her flaws, she has her moments, but she's a really good character in my opinion, and a character that at times does get too much hate, I would have to say. Because there are times where I find fans go way too far and they say she's like horrible, and I'm like, no, I don't think so at all. I think at times she's honestly like one of the best females The Walking Dead's had. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So, now, okay. She is introduced in Season 4, Episode 10, Inmates at the very end, and still alive right now in The Walking Dead, Season 11, Episode 1. So, she's still alive in the show right now, and honestly, I'm really happy to see that, because honestly, I didn't think that she would make it past, like, Seasons, like, 7, 8, 9, like, I kind of thought around then that she would get killed off. So, seeing her in Season 11, that's really, really cool. So, in Season 4, I'm gonna be honest, she doesn't do too much. Her evolution's not really that big. She's just kind of there. She's just part of the mission, so there's not really too much to discuss when it comes to Season 4. It's not even much of an evolution, to be honest with you. Season 5, it goes from being a loyal member of the mission with Abraham and them, finding out Eugene lies, and completely converting over to being a loyal member of Rick's group. So that's one thing I like about Rosita in Season 5. However, aside from that, she doesn't really do too much as a character. Season 5, she's just kind of there. She's a good fighter, though. She helps, Michonne and, Sasha work out their stuff once they're at Alexandria, and she kind of blends in Alexandria in a pretty good way. So, pretty good evolution in Season 5. Not too bad. I like how she joins Rick and them, ultimately, instead of, staying with the trio of Eugene, Abraham, and, herself. Once she finds out it's a lie, Glenn's like, look, like, are you in? Like, are you part of our group? She says she is. And then that's basically kind of her journey with the Rick's group going forward. So, in Season 6, she is, of course, dealing with the Herd. We got JSS. She takes part in that, which I thought was really cool. I do remember seeing her taking out a few of the wolves, so that was really cool as well, too. I believe Carol, because she's dressed up as a full wolf. I remember Carol gives Maggie a gun, and she also gives, I believe, Rosita another gun. But I remember Rosita and Aaron are, like, nearby the houses, and they're, like kind of sneaking around, and I remember Aaron and Rosita were, like, taking out a bunch of the wolves. So that was fun. I remember seeing that, and that was, really cool. Rosita definitely fights very well in JSS. And then essentially we've got kind of the rest of the episodes that come out. I remember we got her in Heads Up. She teaches Eugene and, Jesse and some of the others how to use a weapon, how to use a machete, training the Alexandrians. So that's one thing from Rosita in Season 7. She actually trains the ones from Alexandria that had no idea how to fight, how to fight, and then therefore in No Way Out, they're ready and they know all how to fight. So definitely got to thank Rosita for that one. That's really cool. And I love the part when Rosita's teaching them and then Eugene's just like kind of sitting there like listening to the walkers outside the gate. She slices the two, machetes and kind of together, scares the crap out of Eugene, and Eugene's like, hey, I'm a whip, and blah, 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 or whatever the hell he says, and she's like, you're right, so get a grip, and she's like, what are you so scared of? And he's like, maybe dying, and she's just like, well, no, people dying, that's whatever, but, when you die, you're dead, that's whatever, but when everybody around you dying, that's the hard part, and she's like, are the noises scaring you, or can I get back to my lessons? So, I like that. She teaches the Alexandrians. She also puts Eugene in his place, so that's pretty cool, and then in the second half of Season 6, obviously, Rosita gets dumped by Abraham. He decides to go with Sasha instead, which, I can't understand that, but okay. So, essentially, we've got that, and so Abraham, then, I don't know, buddy. I'm not sure about that one, but anyway, we've got that, and then basically in the rest of the season, she's kind of more, hanging out with Daryl. She's got that one episode with Daryl and Denise, which I thought was pretty cool. I like how, she's kind of, kind of trying to find her place after the fact. She's not with Abraham. She just is a really good fighter, though. And I remember, Denise even says, like, you're alone probably for the first time in your life, stuff like that. But she's there with the battle with Dwight. She's there kind of angry after the Denise death, just like Daryl is. And then, of course, her and Daryl do get captured along with Glenn and Michonne. And then we got the lineup. So, in Season 7, guys, this is a huge, huge season for Rosita. She loses Abraham after he just broke up with her like a week ago, maybe not even. And then essentially you just got kind of this revenge that's just built up in her, Dwight's forcing her to do stuff like go get Daryl's bike, taking her hat, stuff like that. And, she's very rage mode. When Tara gets back from Oceanside, she's like, anywhere, I don't care how dangerous it looks, I'll go. And Tara says that she didn't see anything like that out there, but obviously it's probably a good thing that she said that because, honestly, Rosita was in full rage mode in Season 7. Now, I don't like the whole bullet thing, make me a bullet, I make you the one bullet. She tries to kill Negan, she gets her face sliced. I just don't like it. It's out of stupidity. I mean, I get it, Negan had just killed Spencer, but Spencer, man, come on, right? Like, honestly, I don't know. It's, honestly, that's Spencer you're talking about. You really gonna act that emotional out of, like, Spencer's death, really? I do get why she tries to kill Negan. I get the whole revenge thing. Just probably not the best time to try to do that. Rosita kind of raised some hell in that scene. But, that's just my opinion. Now, in the second half of the season, she is, of course, with the group. They go to the junkyard. She tries to find some guns to help them fight. I remember there was the one time where she finds that toy gun, which is kind of funny. But she really is just reckless this season, She goes with Sasha. She tries to take out Negan. And, obviously they fail. And, Sasha sacrifices herself as a result. But, ultimately, she, of course, she finds Dwight. She does that whole kind of thing. She brings Dwight back to Alexandria. But, Season 7 Rosita just acts out of emotion. Not, she doesn't think things through. It's more out of emotion after what happened to Abraham. Which, okay, I don't like her in Season 7, but I get it. I get why she's acting emotional. I get why she's acting like that. But on the same strength, you gotta also be level-headed in the apocalypse. You gotta try to find a way somehow. And in Season 7, she just definitely wasn't. But I'm gonna say, and I know people are gonna be shocked about this, even though Season 7 Rosita is not the best character to watch all the time, in terms of an evolution, I mean, the character does act accordingly. She just lost her, boyfriend that broke up with her a few days to a week before. Watched his head get bashed in. She can't, she has to bend the knee to the guy that killed him. And she has to be a total slave, have to deal with Sasha, which, of course, was the, the one that was with Abraham. She's trying to kind of work through that. She's trying to find a way to help the group, fight back, but everybody's just taking so long. So, honestly, Rosita in Season 7, she has a good evolution. I'm going to say it. She has a good evolution. She evolves a lot as a character. Is it for the best, though? No. In terms of entertainment, no. It's annoying, right? But in terms of an actual person acting that way, put yourself in a realistic situation. How would somebody react after losing someone like Abraham? If you put yourself in Rosita's, footsteps, you would probably act a lot like Rosita did. I'm not gonna sit here and say that you wouldn't. So, even though she's annoying and for TV and for entertainment purposes, Rosita in Season 7 is not that great. As a realistic story and as a realistic character, it kind of makes sense. Let's be honest. So, I'm not gonna crap on her evolution in Season 7. I think it actually makes sense. Just for entertainment purposes, yeah, it's annoying. So, Season 8, she actually really comes around this season. I really like Rosita in Season 8, actually. She blows a guy up with a freaking bazooka. She freaking, she bails on Daryl's stupid plan to take the guys out at the sanctuary and drive the truck through. She's just like, man, I wish it didn't take me seeing Sasha walking out of that coffin to realize it. Yeah, just really, really great. She helps out in the mid-season finale when Alexandria is being destroyed. She kind of helps Dwight. She is, kind of the one that almost kind of defends Dwight in a way and says, like, okay, let's see if he's lying. Let's see whatever. And no, like, I believe that Dwight probably is right. We'll try the swamps, that whole kind of thing. And Rosita in Season 8 I actually really like. She tries to keep Tara out of control and Tara tries to kill Dwight. She is, the one that, of course, her and Daryl, capture Eugene. They almost get away with it, but of course, they have to kind of retreat and stuff like that. Eugene gets away by throwing up on her, so that's fun. Yeah, I don't know. I like Season 8 Rosita. I think her evolution's good. She kind of She gets back on track. She, you know, really calls Daryl out on his crap. You know, I noticed that. Like, I believe in Rick Grimes, you know, and a lot of cool stuff like that. So Rosita in season 8, I like her. I think she's good. Season 9 Rosita, pretty decent in that season. Of course, her and Eugene are the ones that discover the Whispers for the first time, which I would say is her main highlight of this season. The rest of the season, she doesn't do too much, so maybe a bit more screen time in season 9 would have been appreciated for me, but she is kind of the one that introduces the Whispers for us, because, you know, you notice how terrified Rosita always is about the Whispers, and, you know, those early episodes, you know, no, they have no idea what they're dealing with. They can handle it. It's okay, Rosita. No, they can't, you know. So definitely there's some portions in there I like. I like seeing that she's terrified of this group. Really, you know, sets up the tension and stuff. But as a character, she just has too many relationships, and that is my main point about season 10. Season 10 Rosita, I still like her. I think she's really good. I just think they're turning her into too much of this, like what do they say, Rosita? Like, seriously, that's what she is, man, honestly, in season 10. You've got Gabriel, you've got Sadiq, you've got the Eugene mix, Kiss Me Before I Change My Damn Mind. Like, man, I don't know, it's a little much, Rosita, like, honestly. Which one is it, you know? But I'm gonna say one thing. I like her in season 10. She is still tough. She fights Beta, for crying out loud. Like, come on, we do gotta give her credit. She kills Zombie Sadiq, beats, you know, Dante to a point where, like, he was, like, knocked out. So that was crazy. She fights Beta, like I said. She fights during the battle in season 10, episode 11, Morningstar. She fights for the hilltop. She has, like, you know, some really cool scenes there. Yeah, I think, honestly, Rosita is actually a really great character in season 10. I just think the relationship thing with all these guys and stuff that they were doing with her is a little much, I'm going to be honest. But in terms of a fighter perspective, she's great in season 10. So overall, this is how I feel about Rosita. Season 4, she's whatever. Season 5, I like her. Season 6, also like her. Season 7, in terms of a realistic story, I like her for entertainment purposes, not the biggest fan. Season 8, I really like it. Really a good comeback for that character. Season 9 could have used a bit more of Rosita, so she just whatever in that season. And then Season 10, actually pretty good season minus all the relationship stuff. Pretty good Rosita season, I would say. Needs a bit more, or she should have been in 10C, but I'm not going to count that because she wasn't even in it. So that is my thoughts. That's my thoughts on Rosita's character. But now I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think of Christian Serrato's Rosita in The Walking Dead? So any of you guys, thank you guys for watching the video. Write your comments in the comment section below. If you guys are new here, click the subscribe and tune up some of the Walking Dead videos. Follow dance, Walking Dead videos, subscribe, guys. And of course, I'll see you guys really soon for another Walking Dead video. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out. Anybody out there?